Uh-oh. The Jorrun identity.
Wow.
Yaha! It's day 19 of Jorrly. This is the very first non-gimmick video of the entire month. If you don't count the first listen of the Jorrun Kennedy stream as a gimmick. And then all the other 17 as such. Anyways, we are going to be listening to the apology calls. I love these calls so much. I think I listen to them at least once a month because they're infinitely re-listenable. I mean, they're very similar to just like the Lorne calls. It's so easy to just put these on in the background while you're doing other things and just listen. It's phenomenal work all around, start to finish, from Wes setting up all the dominoes, letting Jorrun knock him down, and then all of that being milked to the last drop, right? So it's very, very fun listen. We're going to start with the prequel.
On July 3, 2020, Wes Most was contacted by Jorrun Comedy. Jorrun said he has just been catfished by a troll and he wanted Wes to help him deal with things. Wes Most had been tipped off, and knew that Jorrun would be exposed as a predator. Wes did not know the extent of things until the following day. The call was recorded. Despite knowing what he had done, Jorrun acted like he had done nothing wrong.
Very cavalier fashion.
He refused to apologize for his behavior. Jorrun was dismissive and took it as a jealous troll. This would all change just 2 days later, when Mac and Cheese released the Google Drive. Jorrun would suddenly change his tune, and feel the need to apologize in an effort to save his channel. This was Friday, July 3, 2020.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
I'm a fucking mess right now, kid.
I'm a fucking mess right now, kid, is also
take a deep breath.
infinitely quotable line.
You're overreacting. I don't know.
I'm a fucking mess right now,
I
kid.
think you're overreacting. I mean, I see what she wrote, but that's just her opinion. What is she going to prove to people, that you guys had a flirty conversation?
And he is sighing aplenty.
I
don't know, dude.
First of all, I will say this.
It's like John Kennelly.
I'm glad I'm talking to you. If there's anyone who's been through deeper shit and more shit, it's you.
Yeah,
so,
sounds cool.
I'm glad.
I've never been through anything. I don't know.
I'm glad.
Well, tell me what happened. Is this something that?
Yeah, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
So, what happens is, a little bit about me. You'd figure this out.
What happened is, a little bit of backstory.
I am the stereotypical sensitive artist. So I take things hard, that's too hard, worry too much, all that shit. So, started talking to this chick.
Wait, what?
Everything's fine. It's going to come out anyway. I'm kinky.
Okay.
I'm very kinky. So there you go.
Very kinky. There you go. What the? I ran out?
All of our fetishes. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, but I mean, I had a...
How in the world did that happen?
Me out for, being involved in BDSM. That wasn't something people knew about. And if anything, that just made my DMs light up more. So, again, I think you're
Just got stuck
if that's all that happened, I mean,
I should make more
adult man.
Anyways, sorry. I should pay more attention to the call since this is no longer a gimmick thing.
I think you're overreacting.
Yeah. Well, let me just give you the breakdown.
Yeah, break it down first, Jorrun.
I think so. I will
break it down.
Respect that. Anyways, so everything's going great. She's sending me this pic, that pic.
This pic, that pic.
I'm like, I really want to talk and hear your voice.
Yes, you did say let's video chat multiple times.
There's kind of a warning thing to me. I heard what you said, but I'm like, eh.
You said it wouldn't be a troll.
You get what's that?
What do you mean you heard what I said?
Well, about what you said about, don't push her and stuff. Let her be comfortable and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I just felt my antenna was going up. I'm like, why doesn't she want to do it? Is she hiding something? Because now, of course, I'm been so paranoid about trolls. And
You said it wouldn't be a troll.
troll. I'm sorry. I have to get a little angry.
Hold on. I said what?
You said it definitely wouldn't be a troll, this woman. Meanwhile, she is the king. Queen.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this person apparently just got my trust so they could hit me with this big message at the end.
It does work.
Okay,
it plugs straight into it.
Let me
what have I been doing this whole
time?
Yeah.
What have I been doing this whole time?
You talked with this girl.
Yeah.
She sent you pictures.
Yeah.
To get your trust.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you told her that you were kinky or whatever. Which, big fucking deal. You're a grown man, and she's a grown woman. Clearly not 13 or 14 or anything, right?
Claim to be 28.
What?
Claim to be 28.
Okay, so I mean, told you that they were of legal age.
So what's the fucking big deal?
So fucking what?
Yeah. Well.
And as far as, and I just want to say, as far as me saying that it wasn't going to be a troll, I mean, you understand I'm not actually Negro Damas. I can't tell the future. But what I was saying is, you can't look at everything like it's a troll. But of course, there are still rules, and you have to be careful and everything. What I was saying though was to back off and not push things too fast, too far, too early. Because everything should go in a natural progression. Within 3 or 4 days of talking, then you initiate phone contact. But giving out a phone number or email or anything like that to someone in this day and age, someone can look up that phone number and track you that way. So people are leery about shit like that. So I completely understand why someone would be uncomfortable wanting to hop on a phone right now, especially, and look at it this way. Someone's sending you nudes first, right? Then then they're gonna give you a phone number or some way to contact them. Now you could connect that to that person, and then you have something to hold over their head. So it's
gotcha.
Completely natural. I mean, I know you said you were worried about trolls, but think about what she's worried about, and she said that someone had exposed her before or something like that. So she's going to be just as leery. So. But I think, I mean, if that's all that happened, I don't think that you have anything to worry about. She's gonna tell people.
Yeah,
that,
is that all that happened, Jorrun? Is that all that happened?
Talk to me, a grown woman.
Just two non-pushy.
Let's jump on them.
Albeit very swift.
My thought process is this. Let me just get this out, please. This is all my worries and what's stressing me. I was already going nuts from trolls and how much it's fucking impersonating me and doing stuff. Now what's going to happen is every time, and again, this is why I started off by saying I'm a sensitive artist. This is how stuff affects me.
What?
I am going to.
What?
That's why I preface this conversation by saying I'm a sensitive artist and how stuff affects me.
Mm.
But from now on, every time I put up a new video, I'm going to be looking fearfully in the comments for bullshit. I'm afraid if I do a stream,
looking behind his back for
trolls popping in. I'm afraid if I visit a friend's stream and someone is going to go there
the
and go,
McKinsey
this guy
lurking around the corner.
That woman, which, by the way, I didn't say anything that was non-consensual within the kinkiness. I didn't force her. This guy, my dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
Wait, hold on, what?
What?
The dick pics I sent of her weren't great.
Of her. To her.
Oh, you sent, well, just say that's not your dick, dude.
Prove that's my dick.
That's the worst of it?
You sent so much sense.
You sent some dick pics, okay.
I am just, I sent you the whole thing. So right above that was the pic of what looked to be a woman with the dick coming out. And I was
out of her pussy? Like she was having sex with some dude?
No, female.
What?
It's an outdated term, Jorrun. Get with the times.
And I'm like, okay, the first picture you sent me was the one with the dress pulled up, and that was not pussy.
I'm very tickled by this whole getting exposed, being a creep situation.
And the cock. And she's just like, I'm going to warn all the women about you. You can't prey on them, which, again, everything was consensual. You know, there was no freight talk or any shit or whatever. But, I don't know, dude. I just worry. This person seems to have way too much time and just wants to do some sort of full-time thing to destroy my rep. Like, how can I even be myself? How can I even go to a stream and flirt with all the girls?
Dude,
like
being yourself, what's the problem?
Anyone new? Every time I see a new name, I'm
that is the problem, is the yourself that you're putting out there.
Anything that would have a reason to someone that's jealous because you're showing attention to someone else or anything like that?
Wes, I pride myself on being a good person, follow the golden rule. I'm not perfect. You know, obviously I love really beating up on Lauren, but I try to be nice to everyone. I try to be respectful to everyone. I have had, up until recently, this past month, it's been rare people even, like, insult me. I had one or two people, like, insulting my talent level, block them.
Blocked.
And, but this is
get a new insult, troll.
And so, and I just want to, the worst thing you sent some, can you identify anything in the background of the pictures? Are there, you know, like, no diploma on the wall or anything like that? Where they
no diploma on the wall, no like exterior of like nearby commercial district, no genie bottles on the wall.
Not mine. Stuff where it couldn't even really be identified per se as my body. Now that I think of it,
maybe your
definitely
face.
Didn't tell her what state I was in. Didn't get my phone number. Didn't get my address.
Okay.
So I got that going
and
for me.
No tattoos, no face, no nothing like that, right?
I did send her one face pic.
Oh, it's over. It's over. You blew it.
Oh, face.
That's it. It's over. That's it. That was the kicker.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that was like the first thing I said.
What?
Don't send a face picture. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
She already knows what I look like.
Well, that's one thing. But now, I mean, you have to remember, dude, my whole thing is built on receipts.
I can't believe you blew it. You were right there, Jorrun. Dude.
Receipts of this conversation, and your face is in there. That's irrefutable. That's not someone pretending to be you or someone creating. And it's not the picture from your. It's not the picture from your profile.
I'm finished.
Right?
You said I'm finished.
No. I'm fucking finished, dude.
All the lady are gonna know that I'm a flirt.
She kept pushing for, and as soon as she got it, boom.
So all this happened. When was this going on? Because you didn't. You didn't mention.
You didn't tell me shit.
That she was.
I thought we were boys.
Pushing for, really pushing for face stuff, and I wish you would have said something about that. That picture changes everything. Though.
Changes everything.
I thought that was nothing.
You were in the clear, bud. You were right there.
Well, a dick is a dick.
SMH,
how do you prove that that's your dick? But
prove that's my
dick being above your face in the same conversation.
Sorry, this tickles me so.
I mean, how do you define over?
It's over.
I mean, this person, God, I hope it's not a group of people. This person is just
yeah, you hope. You hope it's not a coordinated effort.
Unlimited time.
Mm.
Keeps popping up. New account.
Hate to break it to you, buddy.
YouTube doesn't block fucking IPs, but blocking a million accounts does nothing. 2 seconds later, Vince or whoever the fuck comes back with another stupid one.
It was Vince.
Now they're coming after me on Twitter. What next? Discord? Where will I go? What can I even do?
Well,
where will they post my info?
And that's the problem. I mean, I know from the multiple times I've been threatened for using receipts. I mean, there's no expectation of privacy in a two-way conversation. So yeah, they can be shared. Luckily, your penis can't, though. That would be considered like revenge porn.
Oh,
cool.
Well, what I'm saying is, like on YouTube, they wouldn't be able to do that. Would they be able to send it to other people as a warning? That's not considered revenge porn.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Great. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Because Muse sent my dick to lots of people, and that was not an issue because she said that she was trying to warn people because I was a trafficker. But if she would have put it in that video or showed it during that stream, then I would have been able to get her for revenge porn. It has to be done with malicious intent to like embarrass or harm. Oh, I wish you would have. I wish you would have mentioned.
God, I wish you would have said that something.
I mean, if I would have known
at the time.
you kept saying, I want to picture your face.
You were so willing to tell literally everything else that was going on, but
weird to you?
Didn't talk about the face pic.
The dick seemed far more. I'm like, it'll be
you
me with
blew
a
it,
silly
Jorrun. You
expression.
freaking blew it.
We had the same conversation beforehand, though. Don't show your face because a dick is a dick, and you can always say that's not my dick. That's not my dick.
I was absolutely
prove that's my dick.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
I was thinking so of what was intimate and what was private.
No,
this is not a good place for these.
Now
I'm thinking about it.
To where, think of the TCAP stuff. They would ask them for a cheeseburger in the same conversation where they're talking about sex, so they can prove it was the same person.
Where would I want to put these instead?
That wasn't me. Oh, but you happen to show up with a cheeseburger, or you happen to bring Mike's Hard Lemonade. That's why they would ask for something like that. So if you're being asked for she just said, I want a picture of your face, like, send me a smiling selfie, or was she more specific?
Uh-oh. Was there anything other than just a selfie?
Your old face.
Oh!
And actually, at one point, she says, I want to see
dude,
video.
no,
like,
not the old face.
She want a video of fucking me jacking off and my face. I did. Oh.
Wait, so you were jacking off?
No, not on camera.
No, I'm saying you sent her pictures of you. What pictures did you send? Because you left out the face thing in the beginning.
Okay.
What pictures? Be honest. What did you send her?
A couple pictures of me, a couple pictures of my dick.
Okay. Well, no, hold on. We're still good. Or it's still safe. And
a pic of my legs.
All right.
And a pic of my face.
Blew it. You were right. Right on the line, bro. Can't believe you did. You fell for that one. The one rule. You can send all the dick pics you want as long as you don't send the face pic.
But with that face in there. And I'm looking. So I'm looking at.
You really dropped the ball, guys.
Do I still call her she? I don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
I'm looking at what she wrote, and I need to tell you something. There are a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken suffrage by
where did I hear that before?
This isn't the community.
I've heard those words from somewhere at some time. I don't remember who or when.
I think it's a relatively common sentiment. You don't necessarily need to recall who might have said something like that. Because it's just
when you see what she wrote, do you think that maybe any of that
maybe you don't immediately think about it, but if you just give it like a couple seconds of thought, you can come to that in your own conclusion. There's a reason why people enjoy this content.
Honest West, man to man, I don't prey on music.
Not praying. Do you think maybe some people are seeing the flirting as too much? And
no, God, no.
In this community,
I don't think.
Has anyone said anything to you? Well, the only thing I can think of is the response to that one video. I don't remember which one it was. Which one was it?
Mm-hmm.
You did it with mini syllables or kelpie. I can't remember.
Kelpie, yeah.
And I remember the reaction of that was pretty polarizing.
Mm. Yeah, that was the one that had the most amount of thumbs down.
Yeah.
Although I don't believe there was any actual complaints.
Well, I mean, the thumbs down would probably be the complaint. People wouldn't want to leave a comment where you could identify that they were unhappy with it, you know?
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I was just chalking up to the theory that the Cornville Mafia had finally found me.
I mean,
Cornville Mafia.
Theory.
I mean,
Bro.
I don't see that happening.
And I don't know. I didn't think Vince was gonna find me, and here we are.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, in your mind, is this person really upset about what you're doing, or is this just an excuse?
I would say this. So,
Actually,
I will credit myself with being very
I could lift these.
good at noticing people's reactions. I do flirt a lot with all the women.
All the women.
If someone is not into it, I stop. I notice carefully their reaction. First of all, because I don't want to even bother. You know, somebody like, obviously, I'm very good friends with Capel. Rode is someone who's very reciprocative, whatever the fuck that was.
Reciprocative.
And reciprocative, whatever.
Receptive. Someone who's
receptive and someone who
reciprocates.
Someone who reciprocates, in other words, gives it back.
I know what reciprocates. Yeah, I do reciprocal mailings every day for work.
Well, there you go. I just
there you go.
The word.
Yeah, so you're looking for so as far as you know, all the women that you flirt with are receptive to it and they're fine with it and they return it back.
Yes.
So then
I paid very close attention to that shit. I pride myself on that shit. I'm not interested for a few different reasons.
So then
I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable.
So then in your mind, this is more than likely just a bullshit excuse someone's using.
It really sounds, I mean, when I tell you I'm shaking and I'm worried and stuff,
I'm shaking.
I don't believe the quote-unquote accusation. That is, that's somebody who's, elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Someone who's searching for a reason.
Yes. And, I don't know, dude. I mean,
so what's your...
Well, just seeing a dick there is unnerving enough.
What's that?
Then acting.
Was it?
Dick there was unnerving enough. That was
unnerving.
Enough. But then
I thought it said sending for a second.
Now I'm going to do all this thing
sure,
and ruin your
I guess.
reputation. Like, what do I try to do? I mean, I try to make people laugh. I want to make people laugh. And I enjoy flirting.
You've succeeded,
and the money
bro.
would be great.
You have succeeded.
I have no fucking weird ass, desires. I have no evil.
I can maybe put a light fixture here. I think that would.
I'm uncomplicated in that way. I like to entertain. I think like you like to be creative and come up with good quality stuff.
Good quality stuff. I'm like you, Wes. Man, that must have been so insulting to hear in the moment.
I had incredible conversations, you being one of them, of people telling me like what my content means and how much they enjoy my content. And they think well of me as a person, so I don't want to lose that shit, but fuck.
Well, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. What is your move, though? Do you, are you going to do what I was going to do on New Year's Eve and pack it in and be done, or do you just go forward and say fuck it? I mean, it's already out there now. So, right? I mean, whoever she or Vince or whoever it is. Has your dick pics and face pic and how bad was the conversation?
I mean, you told me you're also into BDSM. It was pretty much just regular stuff. I like to be called master. I like to be served. I'm dominant. Da 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 da.
Are you a dom? Are you actually familiar with BDSM and?
Yeah. I've been a dom / master for years now.
Really? So I mean, when I say you're actually you studied and the whole contract.
I don't need to do this, but
I won't say I studied. I don't know Gorian rules or anything, and that way I guess I'm more of a
self-taught
freelance.
dom. Yeah.
But yes, I absolutely have women who have called themselves my slave and are mastered and obey.
Absolutely.
You're not. That wouldn't be a dom. That's a master. So you're more master slave, not dom sub.
Yeah, I guess you could say.
Yes, you could say.
I am not that. Like I said, I've never studied any rules, and I know I have met subs in the past who it's like, here's the gigantic book of rules, and I'm like,
here's my stipulations so you don't
No,
treat me
well,
less
you know,
than
with
some other
dirt.
people, that's their thing.
With the sub, the whole
Sheesh.
thing with the sub is that it's not just about being the submissive. It's what the dom brings to the table. Because the submission is earned.
Yes.
So that like the master title and the dom title. I mean, you know this. I'm not.
Yeah, you know this.
Yes.
No, but
Preach to
those
the
are
choir.
earned over time. So yeah, they're
Heard it
like with
million
Mike, there was like
times,
a four-page Google Doc of like a rules / contract, because it's a partnership.
You gotta protect yourself.
Well, yeah, and that's the other thing. Like with Muse, and the reason why her ex didn't go to jail for domestic violence is because they had a contract, and when you're it's not domestic violence if you're agreeing to be beat and asking for it if you don't do A, B, and C. But I mean, to get back to your thing, what is your plan? I mean, what do you do? Do you preemptively strike and you let people know that, look, this happened and you might hear this, but let me tell my side, or do you just...
What a good question. So when this first happened, half an hour ago, whatever the fuck it was, I'm like, that's it, I'm quitting, I'm done, everything's nuked, I want to go back to being a private citizen.
You changed your mind so quickly?
I don't want to deal with any of this drama, I hate it.
And
then I was a little bit more like, all right, let me talk to people, let me get this out, let me
put some feelers out.
And that makes me feel a little better. I do still feel shell-shocked. I do feel like I'm going to be scared and or freak out if I go to anybody's stream. I feel like now I have to have like one eye open.
Well,
I hate the idea of
I'm just honestly with the dick and face pic out there. I completely. If it were me, I probably would. At least take a. Me personally, I would take a break. And because like with the Vince thing, that was something he was making up, and I had proof that it was a lie. All of it was a lie, and so I was able to do that. But I don't know how to combat pictures of my dick and face. And I really don't. I don't know what to do in that situation. I don't really know.
Well, that's not words I was hoping to hear from you.
Well, I don't. I'm not experienced with this kind of thing. I mean, when Muse is showing off my dick pic, we were in a, quote unquote, in the early stages of what could have been a relationship, and she wanted to see my dick. And so she saw my dick, and so that's, and she's an adult and everything else. And when she was showing it to people, like, they wanted to talk to me. So I never brought it up. She brought it up in a couple of streams, so I talk about it when we're reviewing a stream or whatever, but it wasn't something that I talked. She almost like was trying to threaten me with it as if she was 16 years old when I sent it to her, and she was going to put me on blast.
Yeah, as if he cares.
Yeah.
But I really don't know
Prove that's my dick.
how to handle that. And if this person, if it's Vince or whoever, or Vince and his sister, who the fuck knows? But if they do start going and warning people in TCAP, that might cause some, just because it is a community built around, you know, there are a lot of comments in chat, like especially during clobber streams, where people are saying that they themselves were victimized at a younger age, and so laughing at Lorne or Dan Allen or any of these guys, it to them it's like getting a win against the person that they were vulnerable against before. So if someone's going around and saying, "Oh yeah, this guy's a predator," and let me show you, it could upset some people. It could make people just not want to hear your side. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want to preemptively strike, or just step back and wait for it to happen and be more.
What do you mean by preemptively strike?
Well, because you really have two options. You have two options. You can either ignore it and wait for something to come up, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah, but let me explain my side, or you come out first and say like, hey, you know, you might hear, and I really don't know, I really don't know how that would work or what you would say, but basically let people know that they may hear or see something about you, and that you were misled, and you just kind of explain that you were misled by a person, and you know, it was all a guise just to like embarrass you or whatever, because then when their video comes out, it cheapens the whole thing. It's the difference between someone apologizing, coming out and saying, hey, back in 2009, I made some racist tweets, and I did blackface.
All my 2009 racist tweets are,
or having it
I would like to apologize for those.
Going, oh man, I've really learned over these last 3 hours since these were found.
being a very, very heated 12-year-old, I had a lot of things to say, and I'm not very proud of those.
That he learned a lesson because
looking back,
preemptively apologized versus after the fact.
Yeah.
But do you really believe that this person is? I mean, it seems like they're pretty dedicated.
Yeah.
Do you think these people are? Do you think it's the same person?
I pray it's one person. I would hate to think it's a fucking team. And again, that mystifies me because, like I said, I'm nice to everyone. Like in that conversation, I didn't do anything "quote unquote" wrong. It was two consensual adults doing what they wanted to do. But the fact as a person is this kind of like hatred and obsession. I mean, yesterday when Chef, who was my best friend, he knew I wasn't going to be there streaming. He's like, are you in my stream? I'm like, no, I'm in an open mic right now running the sound. I'm going up to the stage pretty soon. He's just like, someone is here, and he sent me that, and it's a person, and the person was actually doing, I mean, it was a very small screen, but doing a decent impression of me. And the fact that he was being sweet to Cat G, who obviously is so sweet, and going through shit, and flirting with Rhoda, it was almost worse, Wes, than if he was insulting me and or trying to ruin my rep.
How?
It was somehow worse.
Because he clocked your ass?
Well, what did he
banned him, but
what did he say? That was so much like you.
Well, at first, actually, he said, "Oh, Kat, I'm glad to hear things are going better for you. I've been worried." And I'm like,
oh, that's such Rhoda, a horrible thing to say.
Rhoda's got my back, and she goes, "My heart belongs to Jorrun." I'm like, "Oh." But Chef said that it was quickly obvious that he wasn't me. Because, again, it was just a quick screenshot. He goes, the guy was trying to flirt, but with him it came off as creepy. He said that the guy just didn't have my charm.
Oh, okay.
Which, to me, strikes me as a very Vince type of thing.
Yeah.
Because, there is an art to what I do, if I say so myself. And part of it is very much, noticing how the girl goes. With Rhoda, it's always the rose kiss smiley back at me. It's always reciprocated. Even Scarlett, who is a little bit more, Scarlett gets drunk and then you get to see the real Scarlett, and it isn't.
What does that mean?
I don't mind saying that because there are plenty of receipts, to steal your word, on my videos to prove such.
Yeah, no, receipts.
I can laugh a little bit.
Receipts.
Receipts. I'm not quite as good with receipts as you are, but I do follow my tracks fairly well. There's room to grow, but so yeah, I am beloved, and I've seen recently, particularly when I reach out to some people, that I am highly esteemed, which touches my heart, really does. But so where I'm at right now is, I'll just say quick. The 3 or 4 thoughts that come to my head is, 1, I trust no one new. All my DMs are fucking closed and locked down, probably never come back. And I am worried about waking up and seeing more shitty comments. Somebody actually created a Jorrun comedy channel with my profile pic. I'm like, YouTube, step up your game because you're fucking shit.
Well, I mean, there's nothing illegal about that. I mean, look up Tiffany Lockhart. There's multiple channels called Tiffany Lockhart. That's not actually your channel name. It's it's a IP address. If you look at your actual channel URL, that's your channel name. Because you could change your name to something else. You know what I mean? So
you need to know how to block that shit.
And yeah, then
you can't.
The picture, yeah, and the picture too. They're not going to do anything. I mean, because people have fan accounts and use Chris Hansen's picture.
Yeah. But like, for instance, I was having a magnificent conversation with this black chick from Cali who seemed amazing, and now I'm like, okay, 5 minutes from now, is she going to go, ta-da?
Here's my black dick.
It's my black dick. It's bigger than yours, and you're this terrible person, blah, 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 and I'm going to tell everyone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
blah, blah.
Okay, I don't want to be like having one eye open and not feel like I can, I don't feel like I can go to a stream now. I'm worried about streaming on my own fucking channel, although the girls did come through for me very nicely.
Well, I mean,
the moderate.
Like I said, I really
fun out of this shit.
I really think you kind of have a choice. Are you just either wait,
mm-hmm.
And then wait for it to happen, and then respond, or say just yeah. And it's I don't know how that would look or how that would work. I really don't. I just know that in most cases, when you're dealing with PR, because I did manage PR, along with marketing, and with PR, the preemptive strike is they always want to strike first, so that they get the first word in. Because after you get the first word in, then it's everyone else's it's everyone else's job to. Now they have a narrative that they have to go off of and prove that's wrong.
Yeah.
But once they say something or put something out, then you're trying to defend yourself.
I don't know, Wes. I can't see myself. This might be the wrong thought. I can't see myself doing a very serious video where I go, "These were the allegations. This is what happened." Da 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 da. Not that I.
If you're saying you can't do it serious,
don't do it funny.
Or don't do it
funny.
It's really up to you.
Do not make this a joke.
Do not do anything, or I'm going to withdraw from YouTube. And I really hate the idea of retreating from YouTube because I've loved it so much. Although I'm very, very glad I did not link my singing channel, which brings me so much happiness. I don't want shit following me there.
Yeah.
I don't know, kid. I am just. Thank you for talking to
fucking
me.
mess.
Oh, no worries, man.
Shit. I mean, you were doxxed. That's a real problem. I know. In comparison.
No, I don't know. I was doxxed, but it was my face and my name. I think my dick in my face would be worse.
Gotta rub it in.
I'm being honest though. I would much rather have my name and face doxxed than my dick and face, because that means I sent that person my dick. And even though it happens, it's just and then if you're saying was it like bad lighting? Was that the issue, or
no? It was small.
What do you mean?
You said it was an unflattering picture.
Oh yeah.
So you just shitty
I
life.
wasn't
Maybe
able
no
to
one
get it real big. No, it was small.
Oh, well, I mean, you sent several, so I'm sure the other ones were fine.
Yeah, I just sent a couple.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, whatever. Everyone has everyone. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know.
I appreciate what you were trying to do.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say there, dude. But if there's one takeaway, don't send face pics.
Wow.
Don't do that. Yeah, your face is on your videos, and that is fine, but you can't send a face pic with a dick pic. You just can't do that.
There we go. That's a nice looking pattern.
Even if there's a lot of text in between.
No, not. I mean, now if you had gotten onto, if you had gone on like a Facebook call or Skype or something like that, and had a conversation and saw that this person was real and everything like that, and then she's sending you pictures and then it's a different story, but you can't do that. You can't do that first. And then if they're pushing for one specific thing like that, I mean, that's like what they do to what they do to Lorne, you know.
Wow. I don't know, man.
Sighing like Christian.
I just say get some sleep, and you know, hopefully tomorrow it blows over.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, let me know if anything else
easy.
comes up. I'll let you know if I see any bullshit come
Surely
out.
this will just blow over.
Brother.
No worries.
Sleep. Wow. Bye-bye.
And nothing else bad was said. Basically, the troll turned out to be baseless accusations, and you know, Jorrun still goes strong, posting. Oh wait, hold on. No, hold. There's more. Let's see what this is.
On July 5, 2020, a Google Drive folder was released by whistleblower Mac and Cheese, dedicated to exposing the actions of YouTuber Jorrun Comedy. After initially denying the claims made by Mac and Cheese just 2 days earlier, the evidence was too loud to ignore, and Jorrun went into damage control mode. The following phone call was recorded on July 5, 2020, when YouTuber Westmost contacted Jorrun Comedy on Skype, after examining the Google Drive. Westmost
well, it seems according to this narration,
or work with Jorrun Comedy, and for Jorrun to never contact him again. Jorrun asked if he could call Westmost and explain his side. This is the first of 5 phone calls from July 6th and July 7th, dealing with the Google Drive, the harassment of female TCAP members, and an apology that made waves in the community.
Made waves.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just trying to understand the need for the call. I thought I made myself pretty clear with everything.
Well, I suck at typing, so I decided I would rather call you so I can let you know where my head's at and how things have progressed.
Well, I just want to start off by saying, when you and I talked on Friday, you made it sound like this was all bullshit and it was nothing, and you know, I'm supporting you and I've supported you from the beginning here. And then when I see this stuff come out, this isn't a troll. You know, Vince called me a troll. When I was exposing him for his bullshit, he called me a troll, told everyone beforehand, hey, you're going to hear from this troll, don't believe anything he says. And that's what you did, but you had to have known that some of that what was being talked about was accurate. That wasn't bullshit.
I didn't watch the video at all.
Then you need to. You need to, because, you know, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their time and effort into making a video to show some shit that you've done. And then when they're showing receipts, that's a little fucking girl that you're liking these comments with the genie fetish. That's not okay.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So then when someone's bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter. And you're talking about her tits. That's not what the video was about. You're a grown man.
It's like you weren't commenting on a freaking porn
What is
site.
this community built on, Jorrun?
It was YouTube.
Trust and a safe place and
making fun of pedophiles and predators. What is your behavior very much like, Jorrun?
I went way overboard with the Molly videos.
Not just with that. Why did it take you until now? And this is what I was saying the other night. Are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit. But now, 2 days later, now when the receipts come out, you want to go and do the after apology. This is what I was saying, the shit that never fucking works. This isn't new information. This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you had forgotten about, but some of this shit's really recent. You used Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's not okay. And no matter what excuse you come up with, you know that's not okay.
Okay, let me see where I want to start here. If you just bear with me. So in the last couple of days, I had a great conversation with Mini Syllables where she started doing kind of a devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate?
I really got to see.
So you believe she is on your side, but she's just presenting the other side.
See things about
no, that's just an argument. She's against you.
I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down. The one I did after with her in club, the behind the scenes is down. I don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology on Skype. It's the main way I keep in touch with her. I took down all the comments about Molly, which you were 100% right. I was way, way fucking over the line, and I was out of my.
I thought you said this was an art form. It takes a delicate painterly touch.
I honestly thought
to get right
with the troll, this was just the same person who I'm not excusing, man. I'm just giving you my mind, just so you know where I'm coming from. When this happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vince, da-da-da. With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males. I may have awakened some basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous, da-da-da, wants to take me down a peg. I've seen people
I want to stop you right there. I want to stop you right there before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole up, because this is what this is sounding like to me. Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male? Any of the behaviors that you've shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure, you're going around, and it's not innocent flirting. You're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet access. And that's how you're behaving. And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that, but you need to take a step back from all of this shit and really look at who you are from an outside perspective, because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned. That's not how you treat people.
Yeah.
You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with very little experience who is using people, who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involved them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's fucked up. And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter. It was made very clear that last message that they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't do. You're not just now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said, look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person. You were very demanding of this person from the very beginning and treated her or him like an object. So when people see that and you're warning, oh, it's a catfish, it's a troll, and then they see the other things that you've done, it all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to. And I don't want to have to do that. But that's predatory. What you did was predatory.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact, when it was made clear, Jorrun, what you had done, that's not good enough.
Trying to get my thoughts here.
What I want to hear, Jorrun, I want to hear the thoughts that are actually going to make sense, not the excuses, not the other things. I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do, because you'll be run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out of every community you try and join until you do something about this.
Yeah. Trying to decide what I want to say first, because you mentioned quite a few points. If you'll bear with me, I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not it's stupid. Just so
Jorrun, if this is going to be a fucking story about deviled eggs or hot dogs, I'm going to lose my shit. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything. You know what you put out there, and you know what you did. What explanation are you going to give me that's going to make me go, makes total sense that you're on a 9-year-old girl's page in a genie costume liking it, after also fantasizing about drawings of genies and all kinds of other genies and just genie. What explanation can you give me, Lauren? What explanation can you give me that's going to make any fucking sense? The time for explanations is over. Now you need to figure out what you're going to do.
Okay. Well, so far, I've apologized to Tiffany. I have taken down the video. I've taken down the stuff on Molly's. I was thinking very, very seriously about doing an apology video. I had already decided.
So you're thinking about it, or you decided? Because those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it, or you decided to do it?
I've made a decision. It's just a matter of exactly what I want the content to be and exactly what the delivery is. It's already in the works.
Well, I mean, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now. Yeah. Now it's something serious. And the people who had your back yesterday, who were going through this whole thing to figure out who this person was who's trolling you, those people aren't going to have your back. Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have these people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos taken down, they're going to be pissed. And it wouldn't take any of that stuff other than the little fucking girl in the genie costume. Do you just go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
No.
You know it looks like that, though, right?
I understand. I absolutely understand. If I talk to you more in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help, or would you rather not even just hear about that?
Yeah. Let me hear about the sketch with Tiffany.
Okay. So the situation with that is, when I started talking to Tiffany, I told her I have 3 sketches. You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
With that sketch, I mean, I hope this doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but it's too late for that. And I say that honestly, no sarcasm. I was not, and if you don't believe me, I Yeah, you are very right not to believe me. That
You're very right not to believe me?
to me only because my
I think he meant to say you
Tiffany
have like it's reasonable that you wouldn't believe me, but you are right.
Sure.
You are correct if you do not believe me. That's quite the thing to say.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know, who you've talked to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize her. Tell me that again. I want to hear it again. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning again.
Should I just switch topics?
No, I want to hear the story again. I'd like to hear it again. Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay. So I contacted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said, I have an idea for 3 sketches. And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche, you choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is the most interesting.
Which one did you offer first?
None of them
gave
had been
them
written,
all to her.
But I said,
which one did you offer
3
first?
ideas.
None of them had been written, he says.
I listed them off.
Which one? Jorrun, I'm asking a very simple question. When I'm saying which one did you offer first, I'm asking if there was a list, right? Which one was first on the list, Jorrun?
I said, well, the first one I started writing already was the one with the genie.
Okay. So now let's flip this around. Now stop. Because, and the reason why I wanted you to tell me again, because I wanted to see if you catch yourself where you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday, because you keep information out, you offered her 3. The very first one you offered her was the genie one that you had started writing.
Yeah.
Jorrun, if I was offering you 3 sketches, and you didn't know me, so you didn't care.
Yeah.
And the first one, you would say, I'll just take the first one. So let's not pretend that this is Tiffany's fault or that she's somehow complicit in this. She's completely unwilling.
No, she isn't. Absolutely not. Fuck no, absolutely not.
Why would it be included in the excuse, Jorrun? You want to share the blame with Tiffany. Well, she chose that one. I gave her 3 options.
No.
Jorrun, there would be no other reason to bring that up other than to share blame with Tiffany. She's blameless in this. All she tried to do was help out a new person who no one knew.
Yeah.
Out with their content, and that's what you did to her. And whether you say that's not the case or not, no one is going to believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, your sketch is so close to the sex talk you had with the catfish that it might as well be the same thing. What's the explanation for the little girl?
I do search various genie things on Instagram, and I hit the like button on everything. I have never, and I don't expect you to believe me at this point, I've never pleasured myself to anyone who was an adult. Ever.
Never, ever.
Jorrun,
you watch TCAP, obviously. Do you not understand how much this sounds like a conversation that you'd be having with Chris Hansen? I'm being serious. I never would have done this. Yeah, I just liked Lauren said that he talked to every girl in the chat room. Every girl he went and said hi to. I fail to see what explanation you can give for anything. I mean, like I said, what needs to be done is a public apology where you need to own it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this person has a lot more shit on you than you're prepared to deal with. They're deep diving. And if you leave anything out, then they're just going to keep coming up with shit. And the fact that you and I talked not
coming up with it as in like digging up, not fabricating. Jorrun, don't.
There was nothing going on. You knew.
Don't get it twisted.
You knew what you had done to Tiffany, and you still kept that video up. You didn't think it would be connected. You didn't think it would be connected back.
Oh, I'm stupid.
And it really irritates me that when I talk to you about trying to get ahead of this, trying to get something out, because I was on your side. I had your back. You're like, well, should I make it a joke? Is this a fucking joke, Jorrun? Do you think that little girl's parents, if they saw all the genie shit that you're liking and then they saw that you're liking, do you think they would think it was a joke?
No, absolutely
What about
not.
your job? Would they think it was a joke?
No.
Because you know that's how shit goes now. People don't just stop at making you leave YouTube. They find out where you work, they find out where you live, and they make it known. It's predatory. Yeah. And people try to warn people about predators. Yeah. That's what my entire channel has become, against my wishes. Mm-hmm. And then I'm promoting you, and I'm telling people to sub to your channel, and you're preying on women. It's great to have women hit on you and flirt with you on Twitter and like all that other stuff. That's great, dude. But when you're out here doing it to people, you put a fucking timestamp in a video to look at a girl's tits. My 13-year-old wouldn't do that.
Fucking creep and all. I'm a fucking creep.
Did you apologize to her?
Not yet.
No, because you're going to apologize just to the ones that are very clear, the big ones, and then you can leave all the little ones out. But you have a lot of apologizing to do. It's all here. This isn't some minor thing. This is really bad.
Sounds like.
So what's your plan? Not what you thought about doing and now you're doing. I want to know, like, what's your honest, clear plan?
Apology video. And I would like very much your opinion, specific things I should mention and cop to.
Wow. So you want me to co-write your apology video or somehow
co-edit? No.
Jorrun, what do you think you need to apologize for? Jorrun, what do you think? Because you know more than I do. You know shit you've done that maybe hasn't been uncovered yet. What do you need to apologize for? Who do you need to apologize to?
Wes, please. This is humiliating. I want very much to...
Hold on. How humiliating do you think it is for these women? How humiliating do you think it's going to be for Tiffany Lockhart when she once again listens to that video, that genie video? Because I'm sure it's already been downloaded and re-uploaded somewhere else, because that's what they do, Jorrun. You didn't take it down Friday night. You waited 2 days. So what do you think she's going to think when she hears that again, and then she goes back and reads your conversation with the catfish? You think you're going to have Tiffany Lockhart's respect?
Nope.
And then what about all the women who follow Tiffany Lockhart and who don't believe that predators should be able to be within this community? Because that's what they're going to say. So it's not about what I think you should include in an apology video. What do you feel you need to apologize for? Because it can't be my truth. It needs to be you. You need to come out and tell them, this is what I did. This is what I've been doing, and this is my plan to never be that person again.
Yeah.
And remember that the community has heard a lot of that shit from Lauren Armstrong, too. So if it's something that you're going to talk about and you're not going to, but you might as well just go.
Yeah. I just want to be thorough, and I just wanted to get your opinion on what would make you feel better about me, and at the same time,
it's not about me.
I just feel you have a better clarity. I just feel you have.
It's not about me.
More clarity.
You know what, dude? I've never had to write an apology video for being a predator, personally.
Well, this is a new one for me also.
But it's not the first time you've been a predator, Jorrun. This isn't new for you. I'm seeing things from where there's a girl on a flying genie costume that she made, and you're like, oh, you're in Boston, we should meet. Hey, these people are just trying to show off their art, and you're trying to get pussy.
Yeah, I was, absolutely.
That's not a sensitive artist. That's not a guy who values women. That's not an alpha male. That's a basement dweller sitting around trying to get some pussy any way he can by making weird, leery fucking comments about a girl's tits.
Man, he's just getting blasted.
It upsets me.
It's great.
Because I promoted you.
Yeah, I can tell.
I can tell.
Because I told people to work with you. But I'm sure
that I let you down.
It's not me that you let down. It's the other
I'm
people.
sorry,
It's
Wes.
those women that you let down. The women that you've been devaluing. That's who you let down. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You let them down. And now it affects other creators because now when they want to work with someone, everyone's going to be a little more leery because of Jorrun, who came into the community, had a lot of people back him up and work with him, and then fucked them all over. So that he could jack off to Tiffany Lockhart's voice. I mean, even when I brought up the kelp pill video, with all the thumbs down, you're like, well, yeah, I don't see any complaints, though. Are you fucking kidding me? Were the thumbs down not clear enough for you? People didn't like that. That's not what this community is supposed to be about.
It's a safe space.
Yeah. I'm just coming to grips with my own stupidity.
I don't know why it took you this long. That's the issue.
It did.
You're a grown man.
Naive.
You're a grown man.
Absolutely right.
And I also find it hard to believe this is the first time that this has been an issue, Jorrun. And I think you know what I mean.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
I think you know what I mean. I don't think this is the first time this has been an issue.
I've been sexualizing women way too long. Over-sexualizing them.
Have you been in trouble for it before?
I've been.
Have you maybe perhaps peeped in people's windows? With
Have you been in trouble for it before? Because it's going to come out.
No.
Never. Never once. Never one friendship lost. Never one issue at work. Never anything. Everyone's just been receptive to it up until now.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Women have said they're not interested, and I stop.
I just don't know what would make you start without knowing they were interested in the first place.
I'm a stupid man. I haven't used any kind of self-control.
You treated YouTube like it was a pussy palace. Like you were going to start this channel, and then you were just going to start banging different.
Like
I don't know why you would think
Wes
that.
sets up
and all communities to do it. Why this one?
All the
where there are a lot of women who are
Jorrun
damaged.
knocks him down.
You were even like, yeah, I read that
kidding
somewhere before. What I was telling you about,
so
when you were talking about the comment that was written, and I've heard something about this before.
Like,
you know why you heard about
real,
it before?
Dumbass?
Probably because someone was telling it to you. That there are a lot of women in this community, not just women, people who have been victimized by someone in their lifetime. Why do you think people were so big about helping out Betty? Because they knew Betty? No, because Betty symbolized, for everyone that knows who Betty is, she symbolized someone you know who got ripped off, who got fucked over. So being able to help her out felt really, really good. It's the same thing, Jorrun. There are a lot of people in this community who they like making fun of Lorne because it helps them feel better about their own victimization.
Yeah.
And then you're coming in here and helping. What else do you have?
I should have just stuck to making videos with better intentions.
Woulda, coulda,
just to make people laugh, just to make fun of Lauren. I shouldn't have been
too busy trying to find a
date. The
date.
word flirting is not even strong enough to describe what I was doing.
The borderline sexual assault. I mean,
God. You probably won't believe me. I can't believe you don't, but I have no desire to hurt anyone. I've never had a desire to hurt anyone.
The desire to hurt. So,
that's what
okay, hold on. You get in your car. You drink 7 beers and get in your car.
Yeah.
Run a stoplight and kill a family of 4. Did you have a desire to hurt that family?
No.
But you did it, right?
Then yet I would have. Yeah, absolutely.
But you did it, and so maybe you had no desire to hurt Molly and Kelp Pill or Tiffany Lockhart or any of the other people, but you did.
Yeah.
Ignorance of what you did is not an excuse.
I agree.
You're a grown man.
Yeah.
Behave like it.
I will.
If you want me to look over your apology video script when you write it, I'll look it over.
That would mean so much to me. That's more than I deserve.
That's the best I can offer you right now.
Dude, that's being incredible. That's really doing me a solid.
A solid.
But I think no matter what, there should be some sort of a apology made individually to some of these women that you know deserve an apology right now.
Oh no. I think doing someone a solid is like passing them $5. If they're like,
and I highly recommend that apology video doesn't drag on. It shouldn't take too long to make because there's stuff being added to this drive.
Oh man.
And none of it's good. And you need to get out ahead of this. Like I told you on Friday, get ahead of this.
Yeah. It's going to be released tomorrow.
I can
probably get the script to you. No, I can't get the script to you.
Yeah, I don't think I like these stairs.
I'm sorry to put you through this, dude, and I'm sorry.
It's not about putting me through anything. It's not about putting me through. That's what you need to understand. It's not about putting me through anything. I'm really good at writing people off. I don't honestly trust people in the beginning. It takes a lot for them to earn that. So it's nothing to me. It's what you did to the other people that I know and care about, and that's fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get to the script right away.
Yeah, get it to me as soon as you can.
All right, man, I will.
All right.
Thanks.
Well,
right.
So yeah, we're gonna listen. Let's listen to this outro real quick. We're gonna listen to the rest of this tomorrow. Not the rest of the rest. Maybe 2 more videos of this tomorrow. I think based on the time, we'll listen to parts 2 and 3 tomorrow. And then 4 and 5 the day after. Thank you for joining me on the 19th day of this Jorrly bash. Now, for most, I imagine this would only be day 2 because you see the first 18 videos and write them off once you've watched one of them, if that, right? Because even if someone posted the Jordan Kennedy content as a one video, that's still hard to sit through. So this is an actual piece of content, and I'm not going to necessarily stop with Jorrun stuff after Jorrly because I do like Jorrun stuff a lot. Obviously, it's going to be it's not going to be so condensed like this is, and I'll probably get back into more Lauren calls with Voices of the Void or some other video game I can throw in the background. But this was a very powerful start to this whole thing. We saw both sides of the Puppet Master Wes and these, where in the very beginning he's playing the 80s buddy 90s raunchy buddy comedy of like, let's get all these chicks and kind of setting them up saying, nah, if it's this person's lying about you, you should either get ahead of it or just not worry about it. But he knew very well that Jorrun was not being truthful, so he had to wait for the bomb to drop. And then we saw the other side, right? The honest, the blunt, honest explanation and breakdown of Jordan's behavior and the effect it has on, people around him. How he's just made people uncomfortable. Sure, some people can sort of write it off because they don't necessarily... Either A, the flirting wasn't directed straight at them. Like, I can imagine that, poor TCAP Recipes is just trying to be a buddy to this guy. So if he's not getting direct signs that people are getting creeped out by him, I imagine he's not going to necessarily completely get sent off, right? And similarly, or inversely, I suppose, there's people that he's leering after, like Molly, that definitely did not make her feel at all good. And in fact, it probably was a tearing point, right? You don't want to necessarily be in a community that was once comfortable and then all of a sudden, like, this person is allowed to sort of linger, and just with this lack of tact, just very clearly non-innocent lens. So it's very unsettling. And it was a flash in the pan, right? He didn't last too long while he was here, but that's all it took, is a couple dominoes to start falling, so people recognize how creepy he was and start dig deeper into his online presence. And that's where the whole mac and cheese document and video drops, is the combination of just being too creepy. I don't think anyone would have dug into the Jorrun comedy name if he was just a little cringe and a little unfunny and kind of bad at singing. I'm sorry, very bad at singing. But you have to sort of, it's kind of like maybe someone would have stumbled upon it. It's like a hornet's nest that sort of built itself next to this guy, where as long as he left that hornet's nest alone, he most likely would have been fine, or at least been around for a lot longer, until maybe a hornet comes out and stings him. But ultimately, he went up to that hornet's nest, kept getting closer, and kept kicking it around because he's over here trying to find a girl. When that's just not what this is about. So obviously, you kick the hornet's nest, you get the consequences. People start digging deeper, and they did not have to dig very far. So that's just how the cookie crumbled. I'm looking forward to more of this Jorrly. Seriously, now it's actually a lot. It's a lot more refreshing to listen to something that isn't the goddamned Kennedy Jorrun live stream. That shit sucks. But I am still. The funny thing is as I'm recording this, we're only like a week into July. So I am listening to them, not as they premiere, because I am still asleep at the time because I work at nights, but I listen to like one of them a night at work. And let me tell you, it is not a good idea. That live stream makes the time pass slower. So I'm only hurting myself by continuing to sort of flounder in this hell I've crafted myself. So I will. I'm going to go ahead and sign out now. This outro has been way too long. For all of us at TJI Incorporated. Hope you have a great rest of your day, since of course these premiere at noon. Bye, sweetheart.